Hi Taurus, and welcome to your new moon in Virgo tarot forecast. I'm going to be looking at aspects of the new moon in Virgo and how it's affecting the signs of Taurus, Taurus sun, moon, or rising sign. The new moon in Virgo is actually happening in the 5th house of Taurus, and the 5th house is the house of creativity, children, and romance. So you are going to be affected in that house and with all of those aspects with this new moon. So when there is a new moon in the 5th house, there is lots of new opportunities for creative self-expression, also possibilities for new romance, playful flirtations, fun times, and creativity with children. It can also be a fertile time for children, for you to get pregnant, for those Virgos who are looking forward to that. You may feel more bold and more apt to bring out your inner self when there is a new moon. And the energy of Virgo brings forth lots of critical, detail-oriented energy. So you may actually look at your creativity with a little bit more of a critical eye as well. That can also happen when a new moon in Virgo in the 5th house happens. Also, you can look at yourself with a critical eye and rebuild some of your self-confidence and creativity and how you express yourself to the outer world as well. I do feel, though, you have to be cautious when there's a new moon in the 5th house to be aware of the need for others' approval or approval around you, and especially with the new moon in Virgo, which is a little bit of a critical sign or a very discerning sign, can bring forth some sort of criticism from those around you, a romantic partner, or children around you, and that you need to kind of heed the warning of understanding where that comes from and not need that approval to be who you are or bring forth your creativity in a certain avenue or aspect. So if I look at the cards here, I see for Taurus, we have the Chariot card. And when I look at the Chariot card, usually what it means is it can mean travel, it can mean a new vehicle, it can mean willpower, improvement, public recognition. It could also mean that you are dealing with a Cancer or somebody with Cancer in their chart, or you yourself can have Cancer in their chart as well. What I'm hearing and feeling from this card is that there is lots of movement in a direction, and many of you Taurians are actually moving faster than you usually would. I feel that many decisions that you are making or have made in the recent past are going to actually find themselves moving forward with this new moon in Virgo. I think you're going to surprise lots of people, pleasantly surprise lots of people, because a lot of what I'm hearing is a lot of the Taurus energy usually is steadfast, and people know what they get with Taurus. There's no surprises. They pull no punches, so to speak. But I feel with this new moon in Virgo, you will be surprising a few by doing things a little bit outside of the norm of what you usually are doing, or you usually move towards. Also, what I'm feeling is in the realm of romance, you may actually find attraction in somebody who you usually is not your type, is what I'm getting. And I feel you actually feeling really drawn to a person who is outside of your normal type, so to speak. I feel because the new moon is in the sign of Virgo, there are some aspects of criticism, self-criticism, or self-fears that are coming through, and kind of there is a tinge of that. Even though you're being very playful and flirtatious, there is something in the back of your mind that you are being self-critical about, and you know it's still there, and there is an undercurrent of that. And what I'm feeling with this new moon in Virgo is you want to monopolize on that energy to analyze but not overanalyze, and you want to make sure that you balance out your energy, Taurus, and not fall into a pattern of self defeat or a pattern of self-criticism that you actually don't get to enjoy these new opportunities that your fifth house is bringing you. So you want to lighten your energy up. The next card I get for you, Taurus, is the Five of Earth. I feel many of you, Taurus, are actually maybe worried about some aspect, some financial or career aspect, also, and using what you're being told here is use your creativity to help with this, because I feel that your fears are really over exaggerated. I do feel many blessings coming through to you from others that love you, from a romantic partner, from children around you. So don't stay in the realm of fear, because you're going to actually cut yourself short from the blessings that are being given to you. I do feel, in particular for you, Taurus, I think for an animal totem, you need to look into the animal totem of parakeet, and I also feel what I also see here is an eagle. So I think those two animal totems for you mean something for you, Taurus. For this new moon in Virgo, this time of a new moon in Virgo. The bald eagle in particular. The next one I get here is the Seven of Water. So I do feel, Taurus, that you're actually being offered lots of different romantic opportunities. I do feel you are actually glowing romantically, and people are looking at you and flirting with you, and you're looking really radiant and really in your realm, like you're very playful. And I feel that there's lots of options, and I think that you can be critical to some of these options with this new moon in Virgo, but what I do feel also is that you're actually being asked to kind of lighten the load. Don't look at anything as something to be very long lasting. A lot of these offers of romance are just kind of, you know, flirtations, so to speak. I feel if you are a coupled Taurus, you may receive attention from other people, and that is just kind of like a nice little boost to your ego. You are appearing very radiant, but you don't want to take anything too seriously or find yourself in a situation that would be compromising to who you are. Also, if you are not coupled, again, I feel that these are opportunities, and not all of them mean anything, and not all of them are going to amount to something. But I do feel maybe one or two options are viable options if you are looking for a partner. I do feel this romance coming to you. I do hope that these readings resonate well for you. This is pretty much what I have for you, Taurus, for the new moon in Virgo. Again, this energy will happen from the start of the new moon to the next moon, and it can carry on as much after that as well. Depends on how much energy you brought forth and how much you monopolize on the energy provided for you this month for this new moon. Many blessings to you. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to ask for something more specific or have a personal reading with me, please contact me via email. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time and energy that you spend here with me on the videos. Many blessings and peace to you for the month of September. Bye.